Oh no, I lost my crab.
What's going on, everybody? Thumpr fishing! Today is July 30th, 2024. It's about 30 minutes to 8. Dude, July's almost over. I mean, basically, pretty much is over. And that means this year is more than halfway done. This year, I mean, time, man. Time needs to take a chill pill and slow down. Slow down. Anyway, everybody. Oh, before I get any further, I've ran into a few people that say, oh, I can't even recognize you with the fish. Yeah, I know. But if you've been watching my channel since the beginning, you know I kind of go in waves. Sometimes I grow it out for a couple weeks. Sometimes I don't. So it could be gone any day now. But I did notice that every single time that I do grow it back out, it's more and more white each time. So maybe we'll kick up maybe I can look into, picking up a gig this Christmas being Santa Claus. I mean, might have to triple my cookie intake. But maybe we could do that. Anyway, everybody, so if you saw in one of my previous videos like 2 weeks ago, I had mentioned that I busted up or sprained my wrist or something like that. Maybe I'm just not getting any younger, so I don't know what it is, but I obviously didn't baby it. I've been going fishing. I've been doing a lot of stuff and casting, and it's just to the point now where, like, even if I'm sitting at home and it's braced up or whatnot, it's just aching. It's just hurting, and it seems like it's getting worse. And I'm like I said, I'm not trying to be a baby about it. I kept going fishing, but now I'm thinking, maybe I'm just not giving it enough time to recoup or heal. Hopefully, it's nothing more serious. So today, what I plan to do is take it a little easier, not so much casting. I want to stock up on some bait. In the previous videos, I was checking out a couple ponds that I dubbed the T's. And I really think that a lot of these fish would love eating mud minnows, but none of the bait shops have mud minnows right now. So my goal is let's stock. And then also what we've noticed over the past week is the fish are heavily feeding on fiddler crabs. And, match the hatch. You can catch them on other stuff, but if you match the hatch, you increase your hookup ratios tenfold usually if they're biting. So I want to stock up on some bait for the rest of the week. I'd love to toss out some artificials. We still might if I'm being stubborn, but I really should cool it on the wrist a little bit. Like I said, I want to see if it gets any better because it's just getting worse before I just, see a doc about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Canaveral National Seashore. We're going to set 2 of my minnow traps with some cat food. And that's where I have caught my mud minnows. Now, I'm not going to give the exact location to my mud minnows because I don't know I haven't tried any other spots yet. Once I have other spots under my belt, I'd be more apt to do that. But if you're really interested in trying to find some, you can always private message me, DM me, and maybe I'll give you a good tip. But anyway, I will show kind of what I look for when placing the trap and what I use in the trap. While those soak, we're going to drive around. We're going to look around for those black drum again. And then we're also going to go catch, I'm thinking 2 to 3 dozen fiddler crabs for this week. We're going to catch those. And if we still have time to kill, we're going to try and be out here for about 3 hours. We still have a little bit of time to kill. Maybe we'll use some of those fiddler crabs to do a little shore fishing and just cast it out there and let it sit and see what we can get into. So not expecting too much of crazy fishing today. Today's more of like a getting bait and getting ready for the week. So when we do go out, kind of a thing. So anyway, everybody, I'll keep this short and sweet. I will catch you over there.
Right here, I can't even see it. So this nice deep area, there's no water movement, there's no nothing in here, right? Like, looked like it would be Gator Central. That's where we're gonna put this thing. And we're just gonna check out here without losing it. We're going upside down. Here we go. Perfect. It is so shallow right now, everybody. I'm talking kind of crazy shallow. Now we'll tie this off in a rock here. Put this one over here in this more shallow water, and then we'll put one in deeper. And that way we'll have one medium, we'll have one deep, we'll have one super shallow. Let's see here. Grab the end of the rope so it doesn't go nowhere. Oops. That didn't work. I mean, you literally can see it right there, so. All right. All right, well, driving around, I thought I saw some bait getting blown up over here. So I'm thinking, dude, the Mosquito Lagoon is way low right now. And even with a bunch of rain that we've been getting the last couple of days, there's no incoming water. So it's like a foot lower than normal, and the tides don't really affect this part of the Mosquito Lagoon. So I'm not sure where all that water's going, but some people believe the reason why the grass is making a comeback is because, you know, there's not as much, because we didn't have that much rain, you know, to start off the summer, that there's not as much nutrient and septic and issues going into the lagoon, you know. So the fact that it's low definitely sucks, but it could be a good thing. So I don't know, we'll see. But I don't know, this just, though, usually when I see bait blown up like that, or a thing of mullet, what I like to do is throw out a top water and, you know, squirt, you know, 'cause sometimes you got a predator fish following those little bait schools, and they wait for anything that looks injured. But it is so freaking low, and they're still out there. So let's give it a, let's be careful of snakes. Well, I was on my way to get fiddlers, but, you know, you're seeing stuff. Well, this looks just really good to step in, doesn't it? Yeah, they're blowing up over there. Ah, shoot, I'm gonna have to do it. Oh my goodness. Hang on a second. Oh. Yeah, I gotta put my Crocs in sport mode here, or go barefoot. I'm gonna lose my Crocs walking in there. What do we do? I want to cast out there though, because it looks like they're out there right now. Let's see, how far can I cast just from right here? No, I can't. No. Oh, and we just snagged a bunch of junk. Man, it is so freaking low. All right, I'm gonna risk it. Go in sport mode. Sport mode activated. This is really gross stuff for sure. Yeah, dude, it's just getting deeper. You win, fish. You win. Not today. I don't feel like getting all gunked up. Oh, and I got something slimy in my sandals. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it smells like freaking doo-doo. Get all this junk off my legs here for a second. Oh my god. Oh no, I lost my crack. Ugh, yuck. All right, this was a failed attempt by far. The lagoon, I'm telling you guys, if you want to go wade fishing in it, wear some river booties or some boots or something, because it's looking like, I don't want to see anything blow up those mullet, but boy. It got to the point where I was hitting the mud went all the way to my knees. I do have an appointment to go to later, so I'm gonna have to make sure I have enough time to go home first, because I smell like a, you know what, right now. Ugh. Well, the grass is coming back, right? All right. Let's find some cleaner water to rinse off, because that's, ugh. Pretty sure these are just mullet in here, but let's give it a ring. Let's give it a shot. All right, we're gonna sneak up on them super fast. Oh, yep. Good bait. It's just easier with your hand. Tons of them in there. I think that'll do it for us for now. The net was not the best option, obviously. All right, I think we're good for crabs for right now. Now that we scared all the crabs, let's give it a few casts. I know I said I wasn't gonna with my wrist, but can't help it. All right, let's make sure I get this in frame here. All right, so what I like to do is I grab the guy by his main claw so he can't get me. See, got him by the main claw here. Now what you want to do, see the hook there? Ever so easily right here. Work that in there, nice. I like to work it back and forth because if you crack them, you can die a lot easier and he's gonna fly right off that hook because you need to pop it through. See that? I'll just with that. So when this hits the bottom like that, boom, right? Then when you boom, boom, boom. I don't even know if I could get all the way out there where I want to. See, along that edge line over there is where I was getting some black drum. A little guy, but this is like I said, I'm only fishing for a little bit while I'm getting bait, but you match the hatch. These guys have been tearing up the fiddlers like left and right. All right, let's go check. It's been about 3 hours, so let's go check our let's hope we get some mud minnows, because if we do, we'll be the only cats around with some mud minnows. So all right, let's pack up. I've caught tons of little sheepshead. All right, trap number one. Like I said, this one's real shallow. See, the water's usually to right here. I'm getting stuck on plants. And this is super. Doesn't help that this rope is. Oh crap. We better hurry. Do you hear that lightning? Just little tiny minnows in this one, so. Nothing. Could be because it's so freaking shallow. All right, let's release all these guys. Nothing in that one. Darn. All right. Oh, look at those. Those are like little mine cichlids. See them with the red tail? Oh my gosh, nothing. Well, there's plenty of those Mayan cichlids in there, but usually tear them up over here. I wonder if it has anything to do with just how shallow it is, though, you know? Nothing. Wow. All right. Storm's coming. Well, sorry everybody. That kind of was a bust. Didn't get nothing. Not a single mud minnow. So I guess that makes sense why the bait shots don't have any either. Dang it. Guess I don't need to worry about hiding this spot so much, do I? Anyway, maybe we'll stop at the bait shop, see what they got. Alright, well, catch you later. Well, everybody, I was hoping to get a video on, you know, where to get and how to get mud minnows. But sometimes that's just how it goes. You could use all the right bait that's worked before, go to the same spot that's worked before, and they're just not there. I can't believe it. I didn't even get a single one. So I guess that makes sense why none of the bait shops have any mud minnows. But I don't know if it has something to do with just how low the lagoons are right now in Canaveral National Seashores, especially the Mosquito Lagoon. It's easily a foot, maybe more low, and it's been like that for the past, you know, week or two. And we've been having tons of rain. And I don't know if you just heard, you know, there's some lightning coming right now. We got another batch. You know, it rains for a good, you know, hour or two the last couple of days, and there's no flow coming in. There's no nothing. So, you know, maybe that's got something to do with where those mud minnows are or not. I'm not sure, but I was really, really hoping to get my hands on some mud minnows so we can go try the ponds, you know, the tees. But one thing I did see, though, was lots of little Mayan cichlids in there. Lots of them. And I wonder if those would be good live bait. I know, you know, technically they're evasive. So, I mean, you could probably catch as many as you want. And I have been seeing a lot of guys lately catching them, you know, because they get, you know, decent size. And guys are telling me that they're actually really, really good to eat. I personally haven't tried it myself. But, yeah, so there's lots of Mayan cichlids in there. So maybe, I'm not sure what bait would entice them to go in a trap, or if they would. Or if maybe we just need to cast net those things. Not sure. But, you know, we went out, we set those traps, then we went and got some fiddler crabs, we went hunting for those. I did cast some, you know, top water and stuff, but man, my wrist is just on fire. So I ended up just fishing some of those crabs that I got, and, you know, that was almost literally, if your bait was in there more than 5 minutes, it was gone. The only downfall to fishing with fiddler crabs, when that's what they're feeding on, is you're gonna get a lot of bycatch, and that is a lot of smaller fish. You know, surprisingly I didn't get any catfish, but a lot of smaller drums, smaller snappers, maybe even some pinfish. You know, but those big ones will eat it. You know the saying, you know, elephants eat peanuts. So I was tearing it up. I mean, I was getting lots of little sheepshead off camera, and then you know, I got that little decent drum, you know, little baby black drum, but nothing big. But then again, I didn't fish for a crazy long time either. Trying to baby that wrist. I'm so stubborn. Told myself no casting, but of course, you know, I brought the other rods, and I couldn't help it. I saw a couple fish, you know, blowing up on the top, and I had to cast that line. And yeah, it's on fire now. So anyway, I ordered a brace for it. I'm just so dang stubborn. I'm just gonna wrap that sucker up and try and get out again tomorrow. Since we skunked out on mud minnows, which that's crazy. I don't know what's up with that, but I don't know if they're a seasonal thing or not, but who knows. Anyway, I guess we'll head over to Space Coast Bait and Tackle over here in Titusville. You know, they always have a great selection of bait, you know, whatever they can get their hands on. So we'll go see if we can get something similar size to mud minnow, maybe some little finger mullets, maybe some little pinfish. I'm not 100% sure what we want to do here, but we'll go see what they got, and I'll go drive over to the ponds. I want to take the kayak out, but that's definitely going to be a lot of wrist action. So if it starts feeling better towards the end of the week, or I get a good wrap for it, maybe I'll still do it. Anyway, everybody, sorry it was a bust. I was really hoping to put together a jam-packed, you know, match the hatch type video on getting bait and then getting some fish, but it just wasn't happening. So
let's get out of here before the storm goes. Let's go see if we can grab up some bait, and we'll get home, get rigged up for tomorrow. And yeah. Anyway, everybody, I appreciate you I appreciate you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Tie lines, everybody. Peace.